Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I will be using prep model again. If you don't know what prep model is, you can refer to previous video, that is day 20 challenge. So I will give you a brief about prep model. So it stands for point, reason, example, and then again point. So when you start to speak on a topic, first you give your conclusion, that is represented by a point. Then you give reason of your choice that you have given or your conclusion that you have given in your point. And then comes example to support your conclusion. And again, you conclude the discussion with a conclusion, that another, again you will have to mention the point that you started your speech with. Okay. So today I have selected social issues instead of what ifs that was practiced in last session. So starting with it, first phrase for today is, should we have universal childcare? No, I don't think we should have universal childcare. Reason being, what will parents do? Parents will have no attachment with their child if there is universal childcare. Children who feel love from their parents cannot feel that love from a stranger or a teacher, however good it could be. Children deserve to have love of their parents, which is very unconditional. But if there is anyone who we are paying to take care of our child, they cannot provide that kind of love that a parent can. So I don't think there should be universal child care. Maybe we can take an example of a child who has two parents, both are working and they couldn't give enough time to him, and then he is raised by someone who is hired by their parents, but that person may have different values which parents may neglect or don't like when the child grows up, right? So it will become difficult for parents to realize how important it was to give time to their child, because most of the growth of child's brain happens before 6th year of his age, and when parents are giving their child to the person who they don't know, who might not have the values that must be inculcated in a child, who may know how to love but unconsciously might be putting a lot of negative beliefs in the child's mind. Yeah, so that should be taken care of. Okay. Next phrase for today is, so yeah, concluding with my speech, I don't think there should be universal childcare at all. Next phrase is social media influencing elections too much? I believe yes, they're influencing it a lot, because a lot of people, I must say, definitely the voting population is on social media and they scroll like anything. So even these pages or channels are paid money by government or different political parties to establish kind of sense of belief in their mind that their party is very good and their opposition is not so good. So I think, yeah, election is getting influenced by social media. That is another way of advertising nowadays. But it has also done a lot of good things, I believe. People were not going to vote, but now what celebrities have been doing is they have spread this habit, like whenever they come back from voting, they would make one reel and show their finger where there is blue mark that is given after you have voted for your candidate. So by showing that, they spread out this awareness that you must vote. People who follow them, who admire those influencers, get influenced by this little thing, and they go and elect whoever they want as a leader. So having said that, there are both boon and bane for this social media with regard to elections. But yeah, it is another way of advertising for social media. So for political parties. So that has to be kept in mind. So having said that, social media influencing elections too much? Answer to this is yes. Next phrase is, should we have universal childcare? Why it is getting repeated here? Should we have open borders worldwide? I think no. Not at all. It will make it easier for bad people to, cross the border easily and get out of the jurisdiction of that particular country, so that no legal action could be taken against them. If it was that simple to run out of border. So their borders have been there for some reason. Two countries got separated when they were part of a single nation, and their ties haven't been good. Yes, you have guessed it right. I am talking about India and Pakistan. No one, neither from each country, can accept the fact that borders should be open. We won't feel safe. Villages nearby won't feel safe because they will anticipate people coming in from Pakistan and hurting them. Same goes with Pakistan, but in different manner, because Pakistan's people know that their military are poking Indian army and crossing the border and making the nearby villages hurt. So their people will feel that they are also not safe. Indian army may come back anytime and take the revenge. But they have a sense of belief that Indian army will not hurt them. But still, there is a chance that if fight occurs and Indian army take revenge with those terrorists who are coming to India, so there might be a mislocation of one or two bomb and they might get hurt. So that has to be kept in mind, that borders worldwide should not be open at all. They are there for a reason. Okay, next phrase is social media making us more or less connected? I believe it is making us more connected. Now it is easier to call whoever we want to instantly, and of course, as we are using mostly the internet, video calls are possible, and we don't have to worry about these things, about the cost of call that was very high earlier, but now it is in a little less rupees. So yeah, that is there. For example, when I come back from office, I have Wi-Fi at my home and there is no cost at all. There is a fixed premium that we are paying for that Wi-Fi, but I don't have to pay any extra calls for using the extra money to use for using the internet or making video calls to my friends and family. So that is very important, and I feel more connected because of social media. I can see what is happening in my friend's life who I haven't talked to from many years. So it feels connected that we are also with him. A simple text can bring back all the memories. So yeah, I believe it is making us more connected. Is universal basic income a solution to economic inequality? Basic income, I am assuming here, is minimum payment that must be earned by a household. It could be solution to economic inequality, but I don't think it would be very effective. people who are motivated to work only because of money won't work at all, because they know their basic income needs are met by the government or by international bodies like World Bank or WHO, right? So those things are there. So I believe that will not be useful. Let's take an example. There is one auto driver who is providing his services to the nation or people of that nation, and those people are using his services to go to offices and a lot of places, or going for a shopping. But what if that auto driver was given automatically a basic income without working? So he won't go and start his auto and take people from one place to another. What happens is, in that case, people will find it difficult to commute from one place to another, and that it will halter, or it will hinder the sales that the shopping malls used to have, or maybe office works might get delayed and clients might not be happy because of that. So that is a simple example that I've taken. But what if no one works and they simply get money? So if you want to go and buy one television, you will realize that the owner has not made any television this time and stores are blank, because they don't have to make television, because all their basic needs are met. They don't have to work at all. And store managers, their basic needs are also met, so they are not buying television from manufacturers and not reselling it. They don't have to resell anything now. They have everything with them coming at home. So by this, if it is followed for a multiple period of time, and let's say after 1 year you won't have anything at all in this world, there will be nothing to eat at all, as farmers would not be growing seeds and sweating in the hot weather only because to get some money, because now they have money already. So these things will take place, and whole point of having money as a medium of exchange and having value will go down. No one will work for anything. So yeah, I think universal basic income is not a solution to economic inequality. We have to work hard and find another solutions. People have to work hard and add value to the economy, so that economy grows and their income grows with it as well. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank